What's up, man? We lose Dave?
Yeah, he has gas-powered router. He has to pull the crank.
Yeah. Oh, did you have a decent week?
Work and, my typical. Yeah, I've actually probably had one of my best record find weeks. And like today, I found 3 stellar albums.
Nice. Yeah. I didn't buy anything this week. I think I'm back to not buying shit for a while. For the most part. Unless people buy my records on Discogs, then I'll spend the money on other shit, obviously. I did sell a record for $95 yesterday.
What did you sell for $95?
Ryan Adams box set. That's Mo-Fi. It's awesome, but fuck that guy.
I don't know this. What's the box set? I never heard of it.
I haven't shipped it yet. Here, it's right here. Oh.
How many records?
Oh, you better not. The guy's watching it and knows it's from you. You might cancel the order.
I don't give a shit. I'm not going to throw it away or anything. Like, it's rare.
Oh, Ryan Adams. I thought you said Ryan Adams.
Fuck no. No Love Is Hell. It's a great record, but I just don't. I don't know, man. We broke up with him, basically, me and the wife.
Oh. I don't like, even before all this scandal.
Yeah.
I didn't like him.
He was a little douchebag, but he was an amazing singer-songwriter. I listen to his music.
Anytime I saw him perform, I just go, that guy really needs a bath. That thought always stayed in my head.
Yeah, I always thought he probably smelled like pee. But,
That's what she said.
He had the natural oils from birth in his hair that made it look that way. Yeah. I don't like how people praise him. That's another thing negative to me.
Well, here's the thing. Before all the bullshit about him came out, I listened to his records like 6 hours a day for months and months and months. So I think it was amazing.
Doesn't he sing out of the side of his mouth too? I don't like that.
You don't like good music though, so it's normal.
Well, it just so happens you're a fan of one of the worst bands ever created.
No. All right. Good evening, everyone. Hey. So I remember last week the guy said he hated Sonny Rollins.
Who?
Yeah. In the comments.
Well, he's back, and now he doesn't like Dexter Gordon either. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
We're up in the streets.
It's better to get to know you to tell us who you like than who you don't like, because then you get the label as a party pooper. Tell us who you like.
No, he said he likes Joe Henderson a whole lot.
Oh,
he likes us.
There you
go. Don't say anything stupid though, because with those opinions, I'll ban you anyway. So, your opinion, everyone's opinions are welcome for the most part.
Can I show something I found? And I was in the best sense that Vinyl Me Please was. I was a fan. I liked what they did.
Yes.
There was a horrible period of a year where they made bad choices.
Yes, and they went out of business. They went tits up because
it was 2 or 3 years before they went out of business. There was about 5 months where they were just picking stupid titles to reissue. Yeah. And this is my opinion.
Yes.
But the box sets seemed to sell out fast and were too pricey for me. So I got lucky.
All right. Yeah, I want to go through all the records in this in depth.
Okay. Quick. So I got lucky and found this, and I will be at Amoeba, because Amoeba is the biggest store I've ever been to, and literally the inventory changes every day because they get so many records. So they had a copy of this. This is the Vinyl Please.
Yeah, I have that.
And it was only $150, but I checked, and it's kind of dry. You could probably pick it up for $200.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's about a $200 set now. I think I paid $300 for it when it came out.
How much was it when they issued it? $400?
Maybe $400. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot of records. Holy shit!
2 of the albums yesterday.
Yeah.
And the one
about these pressings too.
Yeah. So let me go. I don't think these are in that order.
They need to be in order, bro. Come on.
I don't know what order there is.
Oh well, just do your best.
Okay, so it comes with this card to explain it, and then I remember now that they recorded podcasts.
Hold up to the screen so everybody can just get the codes now since we're out of business.
Yeah, here, guys, take a picture.
Freeze frame if you want. Pause the video, and you can listen to the podcast and then stream all the records.
And don't taint my free giving this out, Mazzy, by pleasuring yourself while you listen.
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay. So that's cool. And then they have the nice booklet where they explain everything.
Well, that'll probably show you the order. Just look at the pictures.
There's a young Herbie.
Yes. He's trying to be cool, but he looks like a blind guy.
You know, again, I'm not with the sunglass thing when people wear them. Famous.
Hey, it was hip back then. This is the 50s and 60s.
Okay, so I guess this is the order, so I'll follow what the booklet says.
Okay.
I have the tone poet of that.
Is it a tone poet?
I think it is, isn't it? Or is it an 80?
I think it's an 80.
Taking off, well, I have that.
Yeah. Show the record.
Hold on. I'm no Vanna White, Chris.
Yeah, well, do better.
It's a very, very nice tip-on jacket.
Yep.
And
is it? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?
No, it's nice. I don't like the inners that are these black things. I don't know who pressed this.
How are they cut at 45 or 33?
The 33s. They're all GZ.
Well, when I pull one record out of this, come on, Dave. Observation is key. These were done by Bernie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one was, yeah. I don't know if they all were or not.
So I can compare this to the Kevin. I could do shootout if I wanted to.
I don't remember. I think those two, I didn't have a strong opinion between the two, but I thought that the next one, the classic
Well, I do
series,
have one of these. I have a Van Gelder cut, and this one, Maiden Voyage, right here. I listened to one side of this yesterday.
Yeah, it's fine. It sounds good. I thought the classic series of that sounded better, but that's just me.
Okay, let's see what the next one.
I still have both.
You know, it's getting to the point where I go, well, in my digging journeys, I've seen a copy of like an OG copy. Okay, next one is Headhunters.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Which I've had several copies of this.
Yeah.
I have a very nice, clean original US.
That's cool. I wouldn't mind having an original.
So here it is right here. Nice.
That one sounds good.
Yeah.
I like it. I've also got the Chad 33, and I'm still debating if I should buy the 45. That's like one of my favorite records of any genre.
Well, last year I got to see them perform it live, and that was cool.
No, bastard.
And I have a ticket.
Hollywood Bowl?
Yeah, and this year I have a ticket in August.
Mm-hmm.
One ticket to see Herbie, and Ron Carter will be with him. I want
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Okay, next what record is?
Okay, yeah.
Live record from Japan.
Live Under the Sky. Let's see that one.
I've seen an original copy of this, even though it only came out in Japan, right?
So who's on that?
So it's VSOP, which is the original quartet, where Freddie Hubbard replaces Miles.
Yep.
So Herbie, Wayne Shorter, Freddie Hubbard, Ron Carter, and Tony Williams.
Yep.
This is a live record from Japan.
Does it say when it was recorded?
It's a double LP. 79.
See, that one's excellent. That's one of the highlights of the whole set for me. I love that one.
I've never seen that record.
There's another one they did for Records for a Day, but it was horribly made. So like all of them were like fucking off
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I have that one. It's fucking horrible, but that one's great.
Okay.
Okay,
Love that.
next one is okay. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping the page open. Next one is probably I don't want to say weakest, but less interested I am.
Oh, I love
that's
that
great.
record.
That's really
Well,
good.
here's the problem. I was a kid when the
me too.
Rocket came out, and it was just played all the time.
Oh,
And
I had the cassette of that.
When did this come out? 83?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
somewhere
Show the
around
record.
Okay, calm down. In 83, let me pull them all out. I thought that was his first thing, I didn't know.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he'd been playing for 20 years.
So nice tip-on jacket.
Yeah.
There it is.
I love that record. I mean, that's my introduction to Herbie Hancock.
It's really
Yeah,
him
same.
and one other person that did most of this, right?
Yeah, it's like more of a rock hip hop record than it is
Yeah.
jazz.
Like Bill, you're one of your guys is on here, Dave, Bill Laswell. So
Mhm. Yeah, that's a classic.
we're gonna do this, so let's get rid of that.
What?
My banner was scrolling across the bottom. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that only worked like when I'm signed in. So. Okay, next is the Herbie solo piano record. Which, someone correct me if I'm wrong, was this just came out on CD?
Probably. I know some of these did.
More than likely. This is a cool
that's-
box. I didn't know there was some of this alternate stuff in there.
And this looks like it came out in Japan.
Let's go in Japan, yeah.
It's a double LP.
It's direct to disc. Yeah, originally.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that might have just came out on CD.
Now, that one's not direct to disc. Well, I guess no, there's no way, right?
Well, there's lots of ways if it was direct to disc.
But that one's
All
not.
right.
Did Bernie cut that one?
No,
Pull that one out.
They cut everything on this in the box.
Well, then it's not direct to disc.
1
plus 1.
So I listened to this yesterday. The
What do
whole
you
album.
think?
If you like Mal Waldron has several duet things with saxophone player. There's the one with Archie Shepp. They kind of did close to him leaving us.
Yeah.
That Pure Pleasure issued on, originally it was a CD.
Yep.
Pure Pleasure issued it on vinyl for the first time, like 3 years ago.
Yep.
I kind of liken it more to that than I would say Mal Waldron with Steve Lacy, but
Sure.
you can make similarities. It really is just piano and saxophone, and I was surprised at the reviews this got. It is a very good album.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I like it a lot. That was a Verve CD, probably in the 90s.
Yeah, and this is the first time on vinyl. It came out on CD first.
Christopher has an original LP of the piano record. So
okay, I don't know when that. So that came out on vinyl. This came out on CD.
Yeah,
on Verve.
Yeah,
okay.
That's great. I like that record. I need to listen. I'm going to listen to all these again.
And then the last one is his Joni Mitchell album.
That's good too.
And I know this came out on vinyl, I think. And this is lots of star-studded Norah Jones, Tina Turner, Leonard Cohen, Joni Mitchell on this. And the band's the same on this.
Yeah.
The backing band.
The same as what?
The same backing band on all the songs.
Oh.
It's Herbie, Wayne Shorter, Dave Holland, Vinnie Colaiuta, and Lionel Lukey.
Cool.
So that's the backing band, and then with all the guests play on each song.
That's a cool record.
Wow, so you got that for over half off, basically?
Yeah.
You got it for basically over half off.
Well, I mean, it was a bargain at $150. I had no problem paying that for this.
Yeah.
And I believe this is like one of Jim Record Collector News's favorite albums. So
that's weird.
So those are all the records. I've listened to basically 2 of them, and I'm very happy with the purchase. You know?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So if you ever come across it, I say it, and it's a fair price, get it.
Yeah, I think you actually, with VMP, I think you got this one too, Rob. That's why I pulled this one. The Ask the Ages.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, I don't have that. That's the one that I don't have that I wish I did.
This is the only VMP I have because I was never involved with it. And Steve Carlson didn't like this record because he got every one of them, and he sent me this one.
So it's funny to me that they really haven't put that out,
Yeah.
Another vinyl pressing. But
what label was that on?
That's on Kraft.
Yeah, well, shit, they'll probably do it at some point.
Kraft owns it now. Kraft put it out, I think. But here's the funny thing: the CD is not a cheap CD.
No.
It originally came out on CD, and that was the first vinyl press.
Yeah, I was going to buy the CD, but I was like, oh.
But also, there was a British company that issued it at 45.
Yeah.
And that one was not as much as the Vinyl Me Please, but still expensive.
Yeah, with an alternate cover.
I'll just wait.
A different cover. But that just, it's Elvin Jones, Sonny Schrock, and
I want to show y'all something.
And Pharoah Sanders.
I know most people have seen this, but I'll show it anyway. So last week I showed a bunch of CDs, and I showed a bunch the week before. And we've talked about jewel cases, right?
Yeah.
How much I hate them. So this was a stack of like, I don't know, 30, 40, probably 30 CDs.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have them in my little sleeves. So
yeah, I think even Mazzy said he didn't like the jewel cases.
They take up like no room like this, man.
Well, here's why I don't like jewel cases.
Because they're shit and they break. They take up too much room.
Yeah, they're plasticky. Those individually, I do, because I have over 600 CDs. People don't know. I don't really show them. But when you grab a handful, they slide out of your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've got maybe 800 or so CDs left.
23 is how many this is. So, and for anyone that hasn't seen them, it's cool. It makes them into little gatefolds. You know,
I'm out of room for CDs, so cut way back. I'm buying those.
My original CDs, I did move into those books, but those fall apart too.
The books are terrible though, because you throw away all the documentation usually, unless you're Felipe. He puts all his in books, but he puts like he uses like a whole row for a CD set. You know, like the book, the back, and then the CDs. So he has all the shit. But I like those little CD sleeves a lot.
And I found a record this week. I think I maybe upset Joe Harley by it.
Oh, he commented on some of yours, right?
So I found this test pressing of a tone poet.
Yeah, he wasn't upset.
Well, I asked someone who kind of knows him better than me.
He probably was upset that he gave somebody a test pressing and they sold it.
Yeah, the person kind of verified he probably wasn't happy, but he was very nice. Like he asked me the question, I answered. This is so this came out I think this year.
Yeah,
this Dizzy Reese, Lose in Trinity, but this is a test pressing from 2023. That's how in advance they do these, right?
Yeah,
and it sounds good. But I posted on the Blue Note Spinners group in Facebook, and he goes, "Where'd you find that?" Robert. There's only really one person who calls me Robert. It's my stepfather calls me Robert.
Yeah.
So
was it an amoeba you found that?
Yeah.
Who were you talking to? I think I'm getting Alzheimer's. Who were you talking to?
I like finding test pressings is pretty.
I wasn't talking to him. He messaged and I responded. So
here's a great question: does anyone collect those old long boxes CDs came in? No, because everybody threw them away. But
yeah,
those are cool. Like imagine if you had, like a bunch of old Metallica CDs or something. That'd be
I think Mazzy just posted a picture of a bunch.
People had no problem ripping off the hype stickers and throwing them away. You know.
No, those this is the way, D-Love. This is the way. Definitely get a CD unit because CDs are cheap. CDs are awesome, and there's tons of shit that only came out on CDs, especially in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Yeah, especially when it comes to jazz.
Yep, there's a bunch of good shit.
There's a huge section that's never seen vinyl.
Digipacks look like this. So Digipacks.
Late 80s.
I've got one right here. A bunch, actually, here. Digipacks look more like this. Right, and they have their paper, and then they have the little thing inside. These are okay. But you can see, that one's not broken. But the reason everybody hates all of them is because these things break.
Oh yeah.
And then your CD flops around and gets all fucked up. But then I like this style, where it's just like a record album sleeve. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just slid in here, in its own little papers. This is a CDR that probably looks like, but
If you go back to that other one, I call those the hillbilly CD cases.
These?
Yeah, because if you open it back up,
yeah,
they break, but one tooth falls off of it.
Yeah, I like these better than Joel cases though. But these you have to keep because all the shit's printed all on the thing. You can't really change it. So,
well, Trevor, if you follow Harry's Music Room, he found for $5 the Elvis Live by Satellite with the original Chicken of the Sea hype sticker on it, sealed.
Is it tuna or is it fish or is it chicken?
But he sold it for $1,700 on an auction on eBay.
Good Lord.
I think if you find it sealed with the Chicken of the Sea hype sticker, because I remember I was a little kid, 1974, that Elvis by Satellite, they did it. You could watch a closed circuit like at your local arena, like the Capitol Center in DC. And I remember distinctly them advertising it.
Advertising what?
Because Elvis was performing live from Hawaii and they simulcast it by closed circuit to arenas all over the country. maybe over the world.
Well, for people that don't know or that weren't degenerates like me when I was a teenager, the CD long boxes were invented because the regular CDs, being this small, were super easy to steal for children. So they put them in longer boxes because they thought it would stop us. But
Mazzy had to catch a bunch at his record store. Had to catch all the shoplifters shoving them down.
They used to put them those stickers with the magnets in them or whatever. It would set the alarm off at the front door.
Yeah, but before that though, it was like child's play to steal CDs because I was a child that stole CDs.
And I got into music collecting. Maybe I bought a couple albums. I was a heavy cassette person, especially joining Columbia House.
Yeah, same.
And for my bar mitzvah, if you're a Jewish kid, you get checks from everyone. My dad said to me, you can buy one thing, the rest going in the bank. And I got a boombox.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you still have the rest of the money?
Huh?
Do you still have the rest of the money?
No. Do you still have the boombox?
I could criticize my dad on lots of things, but I didn't have to pay to go to college. He saved the money I got over the years in account and contribute to it, and it all went to college.
Rob, do we want to send Mazzy a link this time, or do we not want to?
I sent it to him already.
Damn it.
Well, you don't have to let him up.
You're the gatekeeper, Chris.
That'd be funny. He just sitting in the bag like, oh, come on.
Isn't that better than not sending him a link at all?
No.
As long as he doesn't show any Wilco records.
Before he comes, can I show? So, hey, everyone. I don't know if you're discovering this, but the prices for record store day ones are going down. I was upset because the McCoy Tyner, which I paid $50, I saw it out there for $30.
Yeah, I paid $50 for that one too.
But this, I picked this up for $40.
Nice.
And I know this sold for $80.
Yeah.
So
I got that one for free.
I know. Mazzy, just observe and be silent, please. I ordered this. I don't know if anyone knows this record.
Yeah.
This Richard Kelly.
Yeah.
So it's Ricky Kelly, sorry.
Ricky Kelly, sorry. Well, his full name could be Richard. But this is a private press. They say it's spiritual jazz. There's some elements of it. It's more straightforward. But original copies of this are very expensive.
Yeah. There was a show years ago, one of those Diggers Delight type shows.
Yeah.
And Peanut Butter Wolf showed that record of he had 10,000 records in front of him, and he showed that one.
I think he came out originally.
I think you just made up Peanut Butter Wolf's name. I think that's a fake guy.
I think that's a DJ. Came out on Los Angeles Records, which was that label started by a jazz pianist, and there's a lot of good records on there.
Who was the jazz pianist that started the label?
It's who plays piano on here? It's not that guy. Something White. It might be Mike White or something like that. But this was put out by Jazzman.
Oh, great! Yeah,
they did an awesome job. But the one thing they didn't do an awesome job, and I don't care. It says it comes with a download card.
Yeah.
No download card. But
fuck download cards anyway.
So here's the group that's on here. It's a pretty good group. Billy Higgins is on this, and Ricky Kelly plays the vibes and marimba. It's good. It's a good album. I'd say it's worth picking up. They did I've never bought any of their stuff before.
I have. They've put out some really cool shit. It's always like graily shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Maslov? Welcome to the program.
One thing I responded in the comments: theft was a thing for the long box, but the main thing, record stores resisted the change right away, and they needed something that would fit in record bins. So all the stores had to do was put the center thing in, and they would fit in a record bin instead of, so obviously most stores couldn't afford to buy all new bins. So.
It's fair. I just took it as a challenge. So
yeah, but there were a lot of reasons there too. And then of course, the environmental thing, it took hold because they were a waste. I don't think they had them in the UK, just America.
Do you remember after that they had them, like a lot of stores had those little plastic rack.
Secure
things that you put 'em
anti-theft.
in, you know.
You lock them in anti-theft. But we had those for cassettes before that, you know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
To make it hard, those was that so you
cassettes
could
were
put 'em
the
in-
easiest thing for people to rip off. They
Yeah,
wanted.
that's true. That's true.
Can I show the 3 killer records and then I'll
I
stop?
liked cassettes a lot back in the day.
All right. I'll show these in order of coolness, but they're all just as cool as each other. So I found a 1968
Oh, cool.
pressing minty fresh Van Gelder of ballads.
Joe.
Tim Marshall photograph on the cover.
And they used like an old gatefold cover.
Yeah, nice.
I just listened to side 1, cleaned it. Sounds beautiful.
Is it RVG?
Yeah, it's stereo Van Gelder.
Nice.
So I have the Chad version. I'll swap this out for that.
I have the Chad version. I like it.
You like it or don't?
No, it's great.
No,
I never thought it made sense to buy the. Didn't they did a UHQR? I was like, why?
Yeah. Okay. I already have a copy of this, but I need to clean and listen to it. See if mine's any. I do. Mine is a mono. So this is a original. I think it's an original mono.
What's the name of the record? Finger Poppin'?
Finger Popping, Blue Mitchell, Junior Cook, Horace Silver, Eugene Taylor, and Louis Hayes.
Sounds very lewd. I don't know.
Deep Groove. I didn't even see if it had a P, RVG, 47th West, 63rd. I don't know if this came out as that. So I'm going to clean it, listen to it, see how it sounds.
Well, you know, if you made it out of the store with those cassettes and those holders, a pair of pliers.
There was a certain kind of key thing you had to use to release.
Yeah, I think Record Talk Chris, his saying is, why join Columbia House when I can stick a whole bunch of them in my bag and shoplift them?
Yes.
I think that's his thought. Okay. This is the best as far as I'm concerned out of all of these. OG stereo.
Expubidant?
Yes. I just cleaned and listened to the
Can you
whole
hold that cover up again just so we can see it? Give it like a few seconds. I wanted to see that. What? Closer. Let me closer to the camera.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a? Oh, it's his trumpet. I thought it was a bell.
Art, David.
What the hell? Even if you just
No, you're Rob. You're going like this.
Wait. Even if you had to guess, what would Lee Morgan be holding?
You couldn't tell it was Lee Morgan.
Yeah, I thought he had like almost like a championship belt.
Hey, everyone who's
like this. Hey, y'all, can y'all tell what this record is?
Yeah,
you like
I
it?
hate
It's awesome.
Yeah, he just beat the Undertaker. He's the WWE champ.
I thought it was one of those champion belts. Look at.
You
I
know
know,
what?
champion belt.
I'm walking away from this is that Chris is empowering Mazzy's mental decline.
No, but we're a visual. This is
That
a
looks
visual
great.
medium.
Do you have a copy of that already?
No, I've never. I've seen gray market shitty ones.
It's a beautiful
I've never-
photograph.
I've never. It's only been issued 7 times.
Let's see it. What does it look like? Yeah.
You're like a magician in
Yeah,
Vegas,
nice.
Rob.
It's nice.
God, that's a nice shape.
Ooh, I see some scratches.
Wow.
Field connection.
Just kidding.
There's no scratches on it. There might be a little haze, but I cleaned it nice.
I wonder if that's the one with the mono "Love Me Do."
It's true. Record Talk.
Hey, I've got a 7-inch promo.
you know,
of that song.
Let's help Mazzy out.
Felipe is
What does stereophonic mean for everyone?
Expubidant. I love that name. I've never seen that record.
You know, I think that you should change your name to the Expuded Mazzy.
Please remember, everyone.
All right. So these I found all 3 today.
Nice. You should send that last one to me.
Which was the last one?
And I'm glad
Expubidant.
Felipe's here to calm things
This is.
down.
I'm a big Lee Morgan collector. So
Lee Marvin?
yeah,
Marvin.
also Lee Marvin.
Was he in Cat Ballou with Nat King Cole?
Is he related to
Lee
Marvin
Marvin?
Pontiac?
Listen, Mazzy, you were glued to the screens when he had that paternity big nonsense in the late 70s.
Oh, that's the big California lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, is that the one that kind of made common law marriage?
There was a common law marriage in California because the Lee Marvin, what's her name? Yeah. Yeah. Jane Fonda, Stubby K, Nat Cole, and Lee Marvin, Cat Ballou. And it's great to see Nat Cole play a banjo.
Yeah.
They were kind of like Stubby K and him were like the Greek chorus in that movie.
Yeah, they were like the narrators. It was a good movie. Good movie. Hi,
What's up, Felipe?
Felipe and Joe.
I think you're muted, buddy.
Joe, did you go to VinylCon in Philly?
No, I skipped it because I'm going to the one in Brooklyn next month.
Nice.
So,
Felipe, tell us. Hang on,
that
Felipe. Tell us about your new piece of equipment that you got.
My second to last was a new cartridge that I got.
Yes, that was second to last. Okay,
I
Uh-oh.
have new tubes coming tomorrow.
nice. Now, but what kind of cartridge did you get?
I got a moving coil cartridge with low output. So I bought this one from Soundsmith after chatting with Nose and Tones. He has some the Soundsmith ones, but he's got the high output ones. So the high output, they don't require necessarily a step-out transformer. That's the very low output demands, but it pays off. What I like about Soundsmith, there is a pretty decent price to buy one, but you guys know, moving coils, you cannot have a new, just change the tip as a moving magnet, like an orthophone or something like this. You have to buy a new one. So you get it
yeah.
You can get it rebuilt, not even rebuilt for like 10% of the price.
Oh, nice.
And every couple of years, I think is a great deal, and the sound is just, it's hard to match. It's really good. I'm very happy, and that's what keeps me from buying these days, because I want to go back to everything that I have and just hear the differences. It's been pretty amazing. So that's what's been keeping me from buying records, except getting my regular from Poet subscriptions and a couple things here and there. And last weekend I found sounds. I was they were streaming the radio show from every Saturday, and we went through a lot of stuff that was played at Big Ears. We some new records that Ralph had brought from Big Ears, and one record that has struck my attention. I think everybody should definitely check those out. If you're not familiar with the Tara Clerkin Trio, anybody heard of them?
No.
It's a British trio, but they vary in instruments. They're not necessarily piano, bass, and drums. And they have electronics, organ, bass. It's like very ambient sound, very traditional electronic. There's a touch of Portishead here and there. I highly recommend. They have a new record coming out. It's already on pre-sale, and the Tara Clerkin Trio, I really liked what I heard, and among many other things. This name struck to me because they go so well between like this British kind of pop, not a pop, like more indie pop type of vibe, mixed with jazz. This last record is really amazing. That's the one I was listening to and bought. And they have a new one out for pre-sale on Bandcamp. It's called a Tara Clerkin Trio, Clerkin with a C.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have it yet?
No, I don't have it yet. I just already have it in mind, yes. But
Felipe.
Yeah.
Speaking of pre-sale, Michael Muller from the VC, his pre-sale went up today.
Oh, yeah.
It's acoustic solo guitar record, right?
Yeah, it sounds great from what I heard. So I got that ordered.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything like Lower River, that's going to be a killer record.
Yeah.
Well, Louis just got his test pressings of his second record.
I heard.
So.
Did he?
Yeah, I've heard some of the songs. I really like it. It's a cool record. So
he sent me that to listen to. There was one or two like more punk driven songs.
Yeah.
Really punky power poppy.
That was good. And then he did a cover song on there. I think Alkaline Trio song.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Last year it was around June. I don't know if Louis is here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was early mid-June when Louis was here. He was kind of working on some songs. He was showing me some files that are very raw, very the demos, and I think from the first to second record it is easy to see how he grew and built up as a songwriter, as a producer. I mean, I think the things just sound more like like roundup, better finished, better everything.
Oh yeah, I think it's a better record than the last. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he's a guy that's really committed to it. I think he's really putting hard work into it, and he likes what he does.
I told him to take it on the road, man.
Yeah, right. He is. Yeah, I tell him
tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's really cool guy. Can't
He
wait
asked
to
me,
get
he
my
says,
copy.
what will it take for me to show it on my channel? I said, well, you can come and cut my grass. And film my- He says, what, anything? No, I'm just,
I don't know how he would tour though because he can't drive. He's scared of driving. So
is he, Louis?
a little bit. Because
Interesting.
he never drives to my house. Always have to drive to his.
It's like
so.
Michael 45 won't fly. Did you know that?
Really?
I think that's because he's on the no-fly list, Mazzy.
Yeah, that
Whoa.
could also. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Hey,
Terrorizer.
but he does hover above the ground.
Yeah,
The real shoe bomber.
That's real. Finally, after 5 years, Rob says something funny.
Yeah.
Well, you've never said something funny, Mazzy.
Question for Joe. That Brooklyn show. About how many dealers you think are going to be there?
I don't know. I have no idea because it's the first time that they're doing it there.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Do they
I
release
think
a list? Do they release a list in advance or? Anything?
Yeah, but it's usually like only like a week before the show.
Okay.
And I saw compared to previous ones in Philly,
Mhm.
this one that just happened last weekend, there was like 20 less dealers. So I think they're
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore's this weekend.
Yeah.
It's today and tomorrow.
No, someone just came back from it. Chuck
Yeah.
T.
Yeah,
Chuck
today
T.
and
How
tomorrow.
many dealers were there today?
So it's. I think there was last week at the Philly one. There was like a little over 50.
Okay.
And when I had gone last year, it was closer to like 70. So
Okay.
I think it's a little bit, but I have no idea. This one in New York City could be a pretty decent one. I bet Human Head will be there. And
Mhm.
You know where the location is?
no, I have no idea.
I think it's in Brooklyn, right?
It is. It's
Right,
in
but
Brooklyn. Yeah.
The place, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea though. Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
I think I heard, but I can't remember what the.
Yeah, it'll be
place is
interesting
called.
to see what it's like. So
We've already started the WFMU planning because Brandon and Dom are going to sell this year.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
going to have a table.
Is that one? I know you had that other friend. Was it named Frank?
That's
Yeah,
not
Frank.
Frank.
And he was helping
Frank.
somebody last year.
Yeah, he was helping a friend from Indianapolis. That guy had a lot of records. I mean, he had a big. He had one of the bigger setups.
Setups, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. He had a lot of space. But I mean, if you're coming that far, you don't want to half-ass it. You know what I mean? Kind of like the guys came all the way from Seattle too. They had that whole part of the back wall in the corner. What did I get from them? I think I got the Ted Daniel I got from them. Sonic Boom.
Cool.
Yeah, but
Yep.
yeah, they're only going to sell on Saturday though. So because it's a 3-day instead of 2 this time, so Friday and Sunday will just be.
Didn't LA have a
About
Friday prep date? What was right? I can't remember.
It was just Saturday, Sunday.
Was
Okay.
it?
I couldn't remember if they had
Yeah, I'll
like
be
that.
interested to see who's coming because there was a lot of people that I saw that went to the one in LA that like those people. Some of those people weren't even coming to the ones in New York, and they were coming from Europe, and
Wow.
so
The one in LA looked
LA was a
fantastic.
really good one. LA was a
LA
good one.
looked.
Yeah.
LA looked like it.
And WFMU's great because you do get a handful of the European stuff,
Yeah.
which
It
Yeah.
looked
not
like
often
it
was.
exploded this
Yeah.
last LA one with at
Yeah.
least what I saw from some of the
Mhm.
more high end kind of Instagram people. So
Yeah, that looked prime stuff.
yeah,
Can I show a record that's not jazz, but you could consider it jazz adjacent, and it's from
That's
Texas.
all you ever show, of course.
Yeah. Can
long
we
as it's
change
not
your name
Wilco.
to Crowbar Mazzy?
Well, no shit.
I just asked. I asked
Yes.
politely.
Yes.
You didn't
Yeah.
ask. It
He
was
did. He said,
statement.
"Can I?" That's the definition of a question. Shut up, Rob.
I was excited about this because this is the second volume to complete this artist catalog. From 1995, the band started, and they did sort of a slow core, analog-y, krautrocky Americana, and that's the American Analog Set. And
That's a great band.
This is the second.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah.
LPs on Numero Group. It just arrived today. I haven't listened to it, but their last one was so good, and the recordings of these are so great. They have booklets and they're just beautiful. Anyway,
yeah.
If you haven't heard this band, listen to their music. It's just it's chill and it's beautiful and it's little kind of German.
That's good. It's a good band.
Pardon me?
It's a good band. My friend Joe loves that band.
It's a moody band, but it's so good. It's got a rotating rhythm to it. It's just wonderful.
So
You can't go wrong with this box set from Numero. It's just amazing.
They don't have bands putting out new albums.
They don't just sign new artists. They go for like weird Midwest soul comps and.
Well, I have.
They did a big Husker Du box.
Yeah, the Husker Du sold out. So they do a lot of especially all like very obscure soul songs. Those 45s that cost like $1,000. They put them out.
Yeah. Amazing stuff.
My only true experience with them is sometimes they do a traveling like pop-up thing. I went to one of them, but I picked up that Neil Doherty. It's sort of a mid-70s kind of light rock, and the original albums of those go for a bunch of money.
Yeah, I didn't have any of their records.
They put out a comp of 2 LPs. It's not well pressed and in paper sleeves. So I wonder, and it seems to be one of their original pressings.
Yeah, I never got the originals. I saw them once at a club when they came through San Francisco. I saw them once, and I kind of never bought their music, which is unfortunate, which is really silly. But when that last box came out, 3-4 years ago during the pandemic, it was one of those sets I kept playing over and over again, and they're just, I mean, the packaging and the cover doc is gorgeous. Like, I don't know how much was it. It's like $150, something like $150, $130 for 8 LPs and a booklet.
It's a great value. What they sell is a great value.
Yeah.
And the booklets that come along are amazing, really well done.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, one of the early records that company did. So Seth Nana, he's the drummer here of the free jazz group Ghost Trees, as some of you know, that band. He used to be in back in his early days. I don't know what you want to, not really screamo, but that early emo stuff. Indian Summer, they put that record out. Numero Group.
Yeah. I know it's not jazz, but it's psych prog, Claypool Lennon.
That's a good one too. Yeah, they did. Numero has a lot of those. Dave, like some emo. They have the DC band. I got the box set, which I really love. The DC band Tsunami from the 90s.
Right.
It's a great box set as well. Yeah, I mean.
Look at
130 Canadian is a good price for it because I think I paid $130.
Look at this from our
Roberto
member
is correct on that
for
one.
a month.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
So look at this from our member who's been a member for a month. Congratulations, Roberto.
Congratulations, Roberto. Thank you.
Membership has its privileges.
Yes. Yeah, look, you got to put little stars in this thing. How cute.
Yeah.
So do you know anybody know Branko Mataja's Numero album?
I don't know that. Yeah. I don't know that.
Very cool.
Well, cheers, guys. That's it. I'll leave it to you guys, but thank you for allowing me.
That was good, man.
That was a cross. It wasn't jazz, but
it wasn't Wilco.
Well, I could show Uncle Tupelo.
When you hold up your cup, Mazzy, can you just give everyone a disclaimer that you don't drink and that's the only one you're having tonight?
It's Friday night. I'm having a glass of wine. God damn.
Yeah, exactly.
The kids aren't drinking anymore, so the adults have to keep the economy going. Yeah. Okay.
Can someone comment in the chat? I learned from you, Dad.
I hope that any I wish you all and your mothers happy Mother's Day this weekend.
Oh, there you
If
go.
your mothers are, my mother's not alive, but
Sorry, Matthew.
my son's mother is alive. So happy Mother's Day.
There you go.
Mother's
Hey,
Day.
Chris, I got one record to show.
Okay.
All right. So this came, well, it was a silent auction that Mats Gustafsson does every March, the Discaholic auctions. So this is the 9th year that he's done it. And this time he had Derek Bailey's personal collection.
Yes.
And Dom got a bunch from him. This one wasn't in his didn't come with the personal collection sticker, so it was just another record he had on offer. But it's the Peter Kowald Quintet on FMP number 70. Yeah, there's a lot of tuba on this, and it's killer. And
Uh-oh.
so yeah,
You never
there's
thought
just
that would be said by
I
you.
know, it's a revelation. Look at this, but it's because it's Kowald playing it. And he plays it like I've never heard anybody play it before. This is phenomenal free jazz. And the thing that's cool about this record is they left one of the squares on the covers empty so that they could do a different piece of artwork paste on in there.
Wow.
So each one is unique.
I love that.
So I've seen like maybe 4 or 5 different ones of the first pressings where this is completely different than the
And
next.
did the artist do it or the label or who did that?
No, the artist, Kowald, is my understanding. So that's
Kind
really
of like
cool.
a Sun Ra thing.
Yeah, a little bit. But like there's later issues of this where that is a heart. And Joe at Basement Records in WFMU had a copy, and I passed on it because it wasn't that good a shape. And so I ended up with this one, which worked out. So, but it's got Paul Rutherford on trombone, Gunter Christman on trombone, Peter Vandelock on alto sax, and that guy is fucking epic on this. And then Paul Lovins on drums. This is excellent free jazz. One of my favorites I've heard in a long time. So, and it's, there's bass playing too from Kowald on this. It's not just tuba. But he plays it excellent. So, and the drums has a good solo on the B side. But yeah, that was a really incredible auction. 2 of the biggest records I could ever want in my life were in it, and they would have gone for well over 4 figures. And I could have offered Mott some trade, but I just didn't do it. They had the Derek Bailey with One Music Ensemble on Nando, just very scarce record. I've never seen it come up for sale online. And they had the only cover I'd ever seen was yellow, and that's in Mott's personal collection. They had a red cover that Derek had. I would have had to trade something real heavy to get that.
So you don't go for all the variants. Is that what you're saying?
No, and well, I mean that's
what all the kids are into. Variants.
Yeah. And then they had an Albert Eiler ESP disc record that was absolutely crazy, a different version of it, and I thought about trying to trade for that, but that might even gone for 5 figures. That was a crazy rare piece. So I didn't mess with any of that. I only bid on 2 records and got 1. So pretty happy with it though. Where'd everybody go?
I don't know. Hey,
Where's Joe? So what's up? What else is up?
here, I didn't show this record, but I think this is a cool record and it's not expensive. I don't know. Do you know this guy, Felipe?
Missy Lou?
Jimmy Neely?
Yeah.
I know the song. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Misery Lou?
So this is a sub of Prestige, True
Mhm.
Sound. I don't
Yeah.
know how many records were issued. I've seen one other record. This is RVG and the Dead Wax on here, and really is a good record. It's a trio. Here's the label, Deep Groove. Really cool. Sounds excellent. Very clean. Michael Mula on bass and Rudy Lawless on drums.
Huh. Yeah, you don't see
not
that
a-
one very often.
No, but it's not expensive.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
it's excellent.
Yeah, this is the one Madsy's talking about, right?
Which one?
I don't know.
Dick Dale.
Oh, Miserloo. Yeah, Miserloo.
Yeah.
Dick Dale.
I assume it's that song, right?
Yeah.
Hey, someone
I know
was
it's-
asking about some raw records they should pick up. I don't know your level of Sun Ra or free jazz, but there's that one Crafted. They reissued one of his Savoy records. That's really good.
Oh yeah.
That's not gonna make your face melt.
Yeah, there's a used copy of that for $30 at Noble right now.
Looks like 50s shit.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Roberto's asked me my favorite Sun Ra.
He asks that like every week.
Well, Lanquidity would be in my top 5. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can show you my favorite. I've got 2 different copies of it. I've got a reissue, which I recommend it. The reissue was done very well, and it sounds great. This is my favorite. It's the trio record, God is More Than Love Can Ever Be. And that's the reissue on Cosmic Myth. So this is readily available to pick up. That to me is the most beautiful Sun Ra ever made. But I have an OG of that. It's very plain cover, but it's probably my favorite record. It's there. This is it. It's all it is. It just says trio in the corner. I sold that at a show, and from my understanding, this was maybe the set of 50 that he took with him on a Pacific Northwest tour, like in the Seattle area. And I found this at a bookstore in Minneapolis. But that's a El Saturn. Just handwritten labels on this one.
Joe left. Start talking about Sun Ra and Joe left.
Very plain. It sounds fantastic. But they just had to have some stuff to take on a road trip, so they got them pressed out.
That are in print right now. Steeplechase has that Walt Dickerson Sun Ra record. That is excellent.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have that original. Yeah,
you can pick
Is that
that up.
pressing good?
Hmm?
Is that pressing good though? I don't know.
Yeah. No, it sounds good.
I've had the modern pressings. They sound fine, but I have an original. But the modern Steeplechase pressings are fine.
Yeah,
They're good. There's one other, like all the ones when he signed a deal with Impulse, they reissued. All those reissues are good.
Yeah. And I love the alternate covers they did for those with Impulse. Those are fantastic covers.
Here's a good one. So Sam Records reissued one, and actually issued one that wasn't issued. Right? Am I wrong? Or
What are you talking about?
when Sam Records from France, they issued
those weren't spiritual.
Volume 1 and Volume 2 on transition.
right. So they just pressed them again and for like $40 each. Those are good.
Yeah, but he's asking about spiritual jazz. So
Spiritual jazz would be this one.
Yeah, but the not necessarily Sun Ra. I mean, if you want to get into spiritual jazz,
This is an OG of Sleeping
What about an
Beauty.
Alice Coltrane? Maybe the one.
Yeah.
What's the Vagina album? The Penis Vagina album.
I don't know.
You know, with the orange cover.
You have to narrow that down. You've described
The orange cover, the phallic cover.
It's the
Pata. Go get a copy of
LDE?
Pata.
Who has tape hiss?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who turned off their Dolby button?
Oh, that's odd.
It's got doubly.
Here, I'll pause.
Not Felipe for one.
That's noise from Dave Still.
There you go.
No, it was Joe. Joe's having problems.
Okay, it wasn't me, right?
Yes, Thadi El Daoud. That's the name of the record.
Okay. Yeah, I actually have. I think I have that record here.
I think
Yeah, but I would do
that's like a sister record to the Joe Henderson, The Element, right? But
yeah. I would say that would be a good one, Felipe. The Element would be great.
they're a good
One
one.
of my favorites would be Journey to Satchidananda, though. I like that more than that one.
I figured.
Journey to Satchidananda is fucking killer. I love that record so much. It's one of my favorites. You know what's really fun is to stream that while you're at the dentist. high as fuck on laughing gas. It's really great.
Well,
Great experience.
All right, I'll be at the
Awesome,
dentist on Wednesday, so
Yeah,
I'll
well,
have to use
if
that.
they have to give you the gas, fucking, you know,
Oh yeah,
So
no,
when they
I
hand you
just
the-
get lit up with shots, so I can't
Yeah.
feel nothing.
yeah.
Pharaoh Sanders, his stuff, spiritual.
Yeah, there's some good Pharaoh.
They just reissued the Verve Vault, that
Yeah.
live album.
Yeah, I
That's
want to get
pretty
that.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Speaking
good-
of
good
Verve, did you
recommendation.
see the Verve's their record club, which I think is the worst record club that's ever existed? They're reissuing a CTI Paul Desmond record for their next release.
Which is not a horrible record, but it's
No.
hard to find.
No, that's what I'm saying.
One of those Paul
And
Desmonds is
actually,
hard to
originals of that are Van Gelder mastered.
Well, maybe that one's
No
hard to
shit.
get. I don't know, because it is like an A&M one. Maybe I'm just talking shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see.
They're
It's
highly
CTI, but it's on it's early CTI on A&M.
right, which was issued by A&M.
Mhm.
I don't see it though. It was it's this one. I'll pull it up. Let's look.
Oh,
Watch it be expensive. I'm stupid. It'll be
good
funny.
one from Dom. The one with Herbie Hancock's on that record. The one Dom's talking about.
Yeah.
Which record?
I'll find it. I have an alternate cover of that record.
This one's the one they're redoing, I think.
Yeah.
So let's see. OG 69, yeah.
Yeah, it costs nothing, and it's Van Gelder.
I mean, there's not really there's one for $12, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was issued a lot. It was probably a popular album for them.
He's talking about this record right here,
What are you talking about? What?
Kawida.
Oh, yeah.
This is the alternate cover. Don Cherry's on this, isn't he? Yeah. Buster Williams.
This one's got a big band.
Mhm.
Yeah, whatever. I think I don't know. I wouldn't pay $50 for a reissue of that. Is all I'm saying. Oh shit!
I mean, I don't know how they divvy up the people who decide what's issued and who runs it or whatever.
Well, it seems like the people with the most sense are the ones doing the Verve Vault stuff. Like those titles, they picked some really good shit.
Yeah,
For
but
that.
the Verve Vault is their version of the classic series.
I know, which I'm fine with. I mean, they're good.
And they did a really good job of squashing out the Verve by Request series.
Yeah, somebody
you.
mentioned this record. This is a good one too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Karma's great. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but that's got face melting stuff on it.
Yeah, it does, but it's good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I like that one.
And you know what's really good?
I love Supreme. If you just want to get into spiritual jazz, start there.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, I mean that's one of the beginnings.
Start there and just listen to everything he released and his wife released after that, and then in order, and eventually you'll be in outer space.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
I love the record they did together.
Yeah. So I think I just saw this comment here. I think it's quite interesting and important to make a distinction here, right?
Yes.
Spiritual jazz is not the same thing as free jazz. So what people like Don Cherry and Eric Dolphy sometimes they're doing is free jazz, which is not necessarily spiritual. They don't follow the traditional lines, but they're not the same thing. They're not related.
I'll tell you what. That's a good segue though, because let me find that the Don Cherry that just came out for Record Store Day.
Yes.
I would say it's spiritual. It's African music. It's not really crazy at all. I mean, maybe some parts, but not really.
Are you talking about Blue Lake?
I don't know. Whichever one just came out. I don't know.
Yeah, the one that was on originally Japan BYG.
Yeah. Blue Lake Dollar. Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
This
that's
is a good
got a
way to
lot
get-
of percussion to it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of percussion, and he plays piano more than he plays.
And
Yeah.
he
Okay.
sings. He
Yeah,
sings.
he sings. This is really good. If you want to get into Don Cherry, I would check that out. And I'd say it's spiritual. It's like Eastern,
Yeah.
sounds and
That was a great release.
That's the interesting thing. Like, although spiritual sort of breaks with the tradition, it also, gets a lot from like Modo, for example, from again, Eastern African traditions, different percussive instruments, wind instruments, and some more like praising, chant kind of thing, very meditative. And the free jazz with people mostly like, for example, easy examples, Don Cherry, or right. So they're just not following traditional music structure. They're just
Well,
proposing things.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Don Cherry on ECM and the Cordana albums. He's doing kind of more, I don't wouldn't even call going the semi-spiritual, but more avant-garde, and it's not free jazz.
No.
There's a lot of the Don Cherries on BYG actually are more semi-spiritual. He's playing more African style beats and stuff.
Yeah, and they get out a little bit.
Yeah, because BYG over the last 5 years, have been reissuing all their titles semi-tone poet style and doing a really good job. Yeah, like that what Dave's holding. They reissued that part 1 and 2. That's more spiritual. That stuff that Don Cherry did.
Yeah, that was the first. I mean, this is the first in the series. Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
What they do, 50 some records in this series. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to get them all. I don't have even half. They're just hard to find here. But it's nice they're reissuing them now.
There's this thing, Dave, called the internet where you can find records.
Yeah, I hate ordering online, dude. I do enough, but I just don't like ordering online much.
It's my favorite.
Ah.
I need to buy some more CDs.
Dave, has Uber Eats ever come to your house or like Grubhub?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah. The really good Chinese place I'll have delivered every now and again. Can't really screw that up.
Mike wanted us to do a poll, but he was supposed to set it up in the background as like some mysterious hand, but he didn't. So I don't know.
Someone mentioned Ascension by John Coltrane. That is not spiritual.
No.
Oh man, I don't like that. That's one of my least favorites.
Yeah.
That one's weird. That's a weird. That is an odd record for me.
That's a record you beat your child to.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I got an original of that from one of the guys that owns a shop here, Luke, from Premium Sound. I got his old copy, but that one doesn't hit for me. I don't know what it is. I love Coltrane. I have the record, but that one was one of my least favorite. Oddly.
Last year in Europe, the Don Cherry, is it Orient?
Yeah.
For Record Store Day in Europe, and not a cheap record. I would like.
No, I've been looking for that record for 8 years.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen a reissue on the wall at Noble, and he wanted $100 for the reissue.
Yeah.
And it was like a Get Back reissue.
Ascension is coming out on Verve. That's while.
Both versions of it.
Yeah, that's a while. I found a copy of that, an original, at a little tiny place we went to in Portland. I guess you weren't there.
Little Axe.
Little Axe. Like that's the best little place to find. It's amazing how much you could find and how small that place is.
Yeah, that's Brandon's favorite shop.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's a cool shop. It's
Yeah, everything I've ever seen come out of there is great.
Yeah, it's just a fun place. You think you hardly find anything, and there's so much in there. It's packed. Yeah.
Well, it's just you have a knowledgeable owner, and from my understanding, I guess it goes to Japan and back.
And a lot of African music, and Mississippi does too. Some people like Mississippi, some people don't. I like it, but it's a narrower audience than the mass.
Yeah. You did a good video on Mississippi, I think, Mazzy, and I remember the bins.
Well, we had a walkthrough. It's so funny. I don't know if it's still around, but I would have a few years ago, someone started sending me all these pictures, and they said, "Is that you?" And it's me looking at it. It was in the Portland tourist thing about records, and I'm in Mississippi Record, and next to me, there was two pictures. One was me and one was of Coleman. Coleman and I went down there.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm thinking, okay, I don't mind bloggers or whatever you call them taking pictures, but if you're using it for commercial purposes, based on I could have gone after him and said, hey, I didn't sign a talent release. It's one thing you're doing your own blog.
Hey,
Commercial purposes for the tourist industry of Portland. Give me some free hotel rooms in Portland.
well, anyone who's thinking of stalking Mazzy, he has rules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I had
it's called a free
I had
hotel.
5 or 6 people say, this guy looks like you. And it was me. I remember it being,
That's
all these
epic.
guys with hats and had goatees look alike. So
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah,
No, they have good
there's
shots there, man.
he has a 12-foot rule. Please follow it.
Here's
don't look me directly in the eyes. You have
what
to-
a rude comment we have here. Mazzy belongs here because he's our friend and he supported us when we had 3 people watching.
And to be honest with you, I've been buying jazz for
Yeah.
10 times longer than these fellows, but
Yeah.
they know more than I do. I will agree and
I don't know about
acknowledge they know more details.
Well, the first video I ever saw of yours, Mazzy, was probably the algorithm took me to you because of all those freaking. You had this massively long setup of your CD box sets, all jazz.
Oh yeah. I have a
And
lot
I
of
was like,
jazz CDs.
I was like, this guy's got like 80 to 100 box sets. I was like, okay,
Well, they're
I gotta
not
see
all
what this is
they're not all jazz box sets,
Hey,
but
I'll
I
have you
I
know.
started getting into jazz in 1970, 72. So
Yeah, when you were
okay.
a glimmer in your father's midsection.
Yeah.
I have you know that Mazzy.
Cameos. I've done cameos.
Hey, Mazzy's doing a very cool new thing.
What?
If you leave a negative comment on one of his videos, he'll repost it on his Instagram.
Well, it's not
Mazzy, wait a
negative comments necessarily, but they're funny comments. Like,
do you remember about 5 or 6 years ago? You were doing. Why did you have me on? Because I remember you had me on maybe your channel, or did you come on mine? And I was.
well, first of all, I had everyone on during the pandemic. No offense.
That's what it was.
What we did is we did meetups
interview?
and we had a topic. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I had to do it in the laundry
Did
room.
we do
for some reason.
drums? What did we
What's
do?
that?
Best drummers? What was our topic?
I can't remember, dude. It was so long ago.
Well, it was
It was
during the
fun.
pandemic. It was during the pandemic.
Okay.
I did about 50 collaborative videos that were fun. I mean, it was
Yeah.
fun. Like every week I would,
You should go back and do that again.
yeah.
That's an idea.
Some of the first things I saw of you, Mazzy, was you doing the panels, the 4 square with
Well, we did the 4 corners.
Yeah.
4 corners with
Michael
you.
45,
Yeah.
Michael Muller, and I. And you know what the original
Stunty.
concept? The original concept of that was Queer Eye for the Straight Guy or whatever it's called, Straight Up for the Queer. That remember that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, the thing was, Michael would talk about Michael 45 would talk about the pressing.
Mhm.
Michael Balmorey would talk about the music. I would talk about the cover art, and then each time we'd have a guest talking about whatever. And it kind of faded about. We had like Baraka P. We had a lot of people. It was fun.
Yeah, Stunty was on there.
Stunty was on the avant-garde and freeform music, and
Yeah.
It was really fun. I liked that. I loved one of my all-time favorite videos, and you can still find it, is the Beatles versus Kraftwerk, and it's me and Michael 45.
Yeah.
And I did it on a tongue, and I think he took. Germans don't have a sense of humor like us Americans, or they don't get our sense of humor. But it was a good comparison.
Mazzy, how can you say this? How can you say such things?
It's hysterical. Go Google it. Go
I
find
need a
it.
vape.
Mazzy, I find you funny. Ha, ha, ha.
Kind of even Helsen, was ist das geschlafen?
Man, I miss Michael. I miss the old VC
Perfect
days.
nougat.
I have no problem with Michael.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do.
Everyone has a problem with you.
Anyway, that's why I'm here. I know a good amount of jazz, but everyone has their wheelhouse, right? Their lane.
Well,
I don't know a lot of the avant free stuff that Dave or Wax knows or Chris, but I know other stuff. So, and I saw all those guys in the 70s.
You did so much coke in the 80s, you forgot everything.
I didn't do that much. I did a little bit. It was from 78 to like 82. That was my cocaine years, but not all the time.
Fun.
Yeah, that's true.
You're in
DSP
record
has
stores.
a big
People
blow.
come in and like, hey, you want to do some coke? They think you're a celebrity. You work in a record store. Can you give me a discount? Here's some blow.
You can, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, trading
You
coke.
want
for
a
records.
discount? Sure. You know, the stupidest thing is, like, us in record stores, we would give celebrities discount. There's a photographer and a guitar tech named Joel Bernstein who did all the Crosby, Stills and Nash and Neil Young and all. And he brings in Joni Mitchell to the store. And I was at the counter and she bought like 10 cassettes. I don't remember what. And I have Brooks, my friend Josh at Brooks is working there. He sent me a copy of the Visa. You had to call in and it was over $100. You have to approve it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, God damn.
And I gave Joni Mitchell a discount. Fuck. Why would I give Joni Mitchell, a celebrity, a discount? She's the one that doesn't need a discount.
Exactly.
You're trying to get some.
No, I'm not. You think it's cool.
Then
Like,
she wrote a song about that experience.
you know, this is before influencers. She's a celebrity, so you give her a discount.
Is that why she wrote the album Blue?
Yeah.
So this was after this would have been 77. This would have been the year before The Last Waltz, or right around after Court and Spark, around that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now she did some stuff that had a bunch of jazz musicians on there.
Well, she did a whole album for Mingus.
Yeah.
And Wayne Shorter played with her. Jocko
Yeah.
Pastorius.
Which is cool.
That album, Help Me.
Hajera is a good record.
Yeah.
Paprika Plains, Hajera, Hissing of Summer Lawns.
That's
I
the
love
one.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's got a cool cover.
They just put out a.
I didn't snort coke with Dizzy.
They just put out a Joni Mitchell like box with Herbie and Wayne Shorter.
Did they? I
Really?
missed it. Well, Herbie did that whole. You got that album in that box. That album to Joni. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best jazz festival in the questions is Montreux, Switzerland.
Yeah. I never went to, but the year in 78 when I went to Europe with Brooks, he split off and he got a volunteer. He worked there for the whole that one fest in 78. So they put him up free and he was one of the helpers, ushers, whatever, with Claude Knowles. What's the guy that produced
Balls?
I forgot his name. Someone tell me the guy, Claude something, that was the guy that was the Montreux Jazz Festival guy that produced it.
Did he have a cat?
All I know is every time someone puts out a Montreux live album, when they did that, it sounded incredible. It was
like that McCoy Tyner, the Montreux year.
Yeah, they just raised their level
That's
of
really
how
good
they were
stuff.
playing.
How about one of those?
Swiss Movement compared to what? Eddie Harris and Les McCann.
Yeah, that's a great record.
Yeah, that was a big. That sold too. That was a big
that was a big record.
Yeah.
Well, Les McCann got into singing and all that. Man, he's some really. I love Les McCann.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Harris stuff's more hit or miss. Like some of that electric saxophone.
Yeah.
Shit,
Gotta hate that electric saxophone.
some of it's good. Some of it's good.
Not Claude Ray.
Well, like the Sonny,
Some of it's
knobs, right?
malty and shit.
the Sonny Stitt electric saxophone, horrible.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey Siri, who's Claude something that had the Montreux?
Oh
Jazz
yeah, this is
Festival?
the
Here's
one
a-
that Rob's talking about.
Hey,
I don't know what.
Sean, I got a ticket for the Hollywood Bowl. They're
What is
playing.
that one? Enlightenment?
Claude
What is that on?
Knobs.
Milestone?
Claude Knobs.
Montreux.
Is
Yeah.
that on Milestone?
Yeah, the Milestone.
I
That
don't
is,
think I don't know if I have that one yet. I got.
I have that. It's
Does
like-
Oren Keep News produce that?
you better get on that shit.
Is that an Orange?
This is one of the best records McCoy
I was
Tyner
just
ever
listening to some stuff today. I talked about this last week, but I only listened to like the first half of the first side of this. But this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Already.
that's good.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
No, I mean just like he's kind of going crazy. Him and Kenny Barron, Bob Cunningham on bass, Tootie Heath on drums. I don't know when it was recorded, but
Yeah,
It's
Kenny
the
Barron,
same-
dude.
It's the same lineup from last year's release. Same, right?
I didn't have last year's release. Yeah, it's good. And then the other thing I listened to, I've been listening to this today. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh my god, this Marion Brown. It's like on the second side they get kind of crazy a little bit, but
It's similar to the Don Cherry record a little bit.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
well, this is much more like this is like a 70s soundtrack at times. It's a Afro-Cuban.
That
stuff.
company who issued that did a
Yeah.
fantastic job.
Yeah, who did it? Is it
It's a European one. That cover is really nice hard cardboard.
yeah, it's like a fountain cover for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it was probably pressed at GZ. It's got one of those. It's GZ or yeah, probably GZ. They use those black sleeves a lot. I'm
Yeah.
guessing that.
That's not expensive. It's a good pickup.
I paid $50 for it.
Did you find it locally, or did you get it
No,
online?
this is the one I bought from Squidco.
Oh yeah, dude. Squidco's awesome.
I got it from Forced Exposure.
It's just a
Yeah.
guy down here in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yeah, I was fine with paying that to buy it from that guy.
Yeah, smoke on the water.
Now listen to this today too.
Oh yeah.
How did you like it, Chris?
I like it a lot. It's great. I mean, I would say the it's a live recording, right? So it's not like the clearest sounding thing ever, but I don't give a shit. I loved it. It's
like a greatest hits album.
Yeah, but they're all 25 minutes long, right? Like they do Mr. PC for a whole side, Inner Urge for like a whole side, Round Midnight for a 16-minute version, Softly as in a Morning Sunrise for 25 minutes. Like
a Grateful Dead record.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's Henderson and Joanne Brackeen. I don't think she plays on the whole thing. I need to read the notes because either that or you just can't hear the piano. But when she does play, she's as good as always. But there's a cool relaxing. I don't know. I like this one a lot because it's just those long forms stretched out.
Yeah, Jim at Channel Rufus texted me and asked if I had picked that up. He said he thought it was great.
Yeah, man, it's cool. It's
Channel Rufus. Who is this dude?
Yeah, it's Sherv's buddy that comes down.
Dave, you mentioned
nobody ever knows who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, Dave, please understand, we're stupid.
You're all right.
You say some guy's name, we don't know who they are.
Well, they have a channel. Go find the channel and.
Well, I mean, earlier he was talking about Peanut Butter Charlie or whatever. Like,
yeah. Oh, Peanut Butter Wolf, the
Peanut
iconic
Butter Wolf.
DJ.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, do me a favor. Go to Tambourine Joe's channel.
Tambourine Joe's great. Oh, this should be a new character of yours, Tambourine Joe.
Okay. You gotta remember, I've been watching the VC for probably like
why don't you
15 years.
I think Wax, you should show that Tone Poet you picked up. You showed it on your show, but I don't think you showed it on the Jazz.
You mean the test pressing?
He just showed it.
No, the 3 record set.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
that's a big deal. See,
the Rev. Thank you, Rev.
Hey, Tambourine Joe, do you know him, Rev? He told me about this album. So I told everyone about it, and someone posted it on the Jazz Bums Discord.
It's too late now.
Amazon pre-ordered this for $58.
Okay.
And this, I have a Japanese pressing I'm putting in my auction.
Okay.
This sounds like they're playing in your room. I don't care your setup. I don't care what setup you have. This is how. And
are you gonna have to do their laundry? They're gonna have to stay over and everything.
Hey, can Tambourine Joe do something about Mazzy?
Which,
But is the Japanese 3 records?
The cool thing about the booklet is they talk about. I don't know if this is one of the first kind of live recordings Van Gelder did with his whole apparatus.
It's pretty early, yes. It's on the early ones, yes.
But this is how a live recording should be recorded.
It is a KG cut.
This is like what year is this, Felipe? Like 1950.
55. No, super early, yes.
It doesn't sound dated at all.
It's 15.
Well, I mean,
it's like a 55, I think. 55.
You could look inside, Rob.
Who's on that with him, Rob?
I'm trying to include Felipe into the conversation.
Yeah, Felipe's more.
I mean, I know the answer. I don't need to do the book.
Do you have it, Felipe?
No, I haven't got mine yet.
Got
but you ordered. I really say, not overhyping it and trying to be overly positive. Out of all the live recordings, I don't have the Kenny Burrell. This is stellar.
Yeah,
let's see the inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Music Matters version is awesome. That's the
Music Matters isn't 3.
Oh shit!
And if anyone knows where I can find this jacket, please let me know.
Suit. Yeah.
So that
next one.
Yeah,
Stanhope's house. That's where you can find that jacket.
And that's I'm not a big fan of saying someone's underrated or not. People don't talk about them, but J.R. Montrose, that dude's kick ass.
Yeah, he had a very
Like when Sammy
very
Hagar.
prolific career. He just wasn't like that many leading records.
I have a 70s record he did that's quite good. And then there's some other ones you can get. And let me pull the booklet out, wherever that is. Here. Sorry.
I love the triple gatefold or the triple sleeve.
Actually, this is very well constructed. Whoever,
They've got a few of those. That are great.
if it was someone doubting,
I think both from like a sound quality perspective and historical perspective, all these triplets that Blue Note's been releasing.
Rob, you really need that jacket.
What's the next one, Felipe? Do you remember?
No, Chris.
I think we know already, don't we? Or maybe we don't.
Oh, it's not going to be a triplet, but Birth of the Coup is coming.
Yeah, that's true.
here's a cool picture of my favorite story I heard is a George Benson. I think it's a George Benson story. When he was recorded by Rudy, he would ask him questions, and Rudy would act like a dick to him.
Yeah,
because he did not want to tell anyone how he did shit.
Yeah.
And I think also the Cafe Bohemia was the one that offered probably the best conditions, or his setup was there, because Blue Note 1507, 1508 are the Art Blakey ones. That Cafe Bohemia, live at Cafe Bohemia as well.
See, I want those. Are those the ones with like the blue and the pink cover?
Felipe, you get me every time. You get me every time when you
those
talk.
Those are 21 and 22. Those are Birdland, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Felipe, you get me every time when you talk about this numbers like this. I don't know this shit, and I love it. I melt when you talk about 1502 and 1508.
Keep your pants on, Mazzy.
I don't know this shit. I'm serious, because that's the stuff I don't know anything about.
Well, I'm surprised, Mazzy, because in 1995 they put this whole thing out on CD. Do you don't have it, or do you?
I do not have it. I don't have every jazz CD, but you know,
Mike will appreciate
that would be
that.
Jazz Shit Brooks. He's the CD guy, and he's got an amazing CD jazz collection.
Yeah,
but he's the one that really turned me on to CD.
He's becoming my favorite person, because when I leave nasty comments on your Instagram posts, he likes them.
Well, we were college roommates from '74, and he ran to the turntable always with jazz. And that's why his name is Jazz Shit Brooks.
Hey, tell him if he ever wants to like sell like a big box full of CDs, I'll buy them from him. That'd be cool.
Yeah, okay, but
there's so many CD boxes. There are many Blue Notes that don't even exist on vinyl from old stuff. Right? Like so many, like Eric Dolphy said. There's that Illinois session that Eric.
Yes,
but remember during the CD era, it was he preferred. Van Gelder preferred compact disc digital over vinyl.
Yeah, but people
a lot of people don't like those sounding. CDs.
So when you buy Blue Note CDs or cassettes, whatever, there's an early like wave of releases. I forgot the name of the guy that mastered it, but those are pretty good. The Van Gelder ones, they kind of suck. It's called the RVG. So all those CDs on the spine, they're going to be saying RVG series.
Yeah,
so those kind of suck.
Right.
What's the whole new series that's coming out right now? Right, Japanese.
Yeah, those are Kevin's, I think.
Yeah.
Was it Ron McMaster that did those?
Yeah, I believe so, Chris.
Yes. Yeah, those are good. I have a couple of those. But that Illinois concert, for anybody that wants to buy CDs, that Eric Dolphy Illinois concerts.
Some of his best live records.
Great, man. I listened to that this week too.
And it's a double CD, so it's a double CD. It fits perfectly as a triple record for those releases.
Well, that's true. Oh, that would be a cool one.
Yeah,
that would be a cool one to put out. Wow, I didn't think about that. You should tell Joe to do that and see if he does.
Yeah, that would be a very nice one.
Yeah. I still think that Kraft ought to do a I've said this 1,000 times, but the first thing that comes to my mind is the Art Pepper Vanguard, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, contemporary shit. It would be really cool if Kraft redid a box of those.
Yeah.
Or like that. Well, hey, Rob, your guys put out that CD box of the whole Maiden book.
Let me
stuff,
go.
Right?
I have it right here. Let me go grab it.
Man, I kind of want that because I've got, I think, 2 of those.
You know what?
Records?
Chris?
Yeah.
Let me ask my friend Brad if he'll send you one.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Or I'll send you one and he'll replace it. So this came out two months ago, and Omnivore, which is my friend's company, has a relationship with our Pepper's Widow. They've been issuing for years.
I've got like 8 of those.
So this is, they will never put this on vinyl because it's just too costly.
Yeah.
So this is a recording they found from the late 50s. They do a great job with the booklets and such. If anyone knows that book they put out of our Pepper last year or the year before. So these are live recordings from a place in Canada called The Cellar. This cover is the painting that hangs that used to hang at that club.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is 4 discs. Some of the recordings incomplete. And he plays on here with I don't know a lot of these guys. There's Chris Gage, Tony Chilhero, me and names, and George Uranus.
George Uranus.
Yes. He Tambourine Joe knows him.
It's fair.
So they do, if I was a heavy CD collector, which I guess I am, they do such a good job because most of their releases are CD.
Yeah.
These are really well done with the booklets and the artwork and everything. So they do this. Go check them out because they're a reissue label. They have tons of all different stuff, but they put out a ton of our Pepper stuff.
Wasn't he at the Vinyl Con?
Yeah.
The guy, and he did
Mazzy,
one of you did a video with him.
Mazzy did a video with him. Mazzy,
yes.
Yeah. But he's a great guy. I've known Brad because Brad produced the CBGB's movie with Alan Rickman. That's how I met Brad.
Oh,
They
no
did
shit.
that Muffs, and they did the
They reissued the Muff. They reissued a lot of good
live,
stuff.
and they did the Lowell George tribute album that was.
He did
only
the
a
Francois
CD.
Hardy.
Yep, they're doing all the Francois Hardy now.
Actually,
Light the
right-
Attic did it, and their license expired some years ago.
So they have a deal with Sony France.
Mm-hmm.
They've reissued the Barclay Francois Hardy records for
Yeah.
Record Store Day. They did her in English. They just put out, I think it's like 8 or 9. They did a box, which I think there might still be some. They only did 150 or 200 boxes. And it's really good. And they have a Klaus Nomi box they just put out of all his records. So
Does anyone like Cheap Heat? I do.
We all like Cheap Heat. If
It's
just
cool.
Mike's the master of finding deals online. Mike
No,
and
Cheap Heat though
Chris
is like
Cole.
Cheap Heat's like $10 or less.
I don't find
Yeah.
Cheap Heat. I don't go online to find if
Yeah,
I
it's,
You just got to go to Repo here in Charlotte.
yeah.
Yeah,
He don't like having jazz on the shelves. He just prices it to get out of there.
Yeah. I agree with Maz. I think this cheap hitting first. I think it sounds good to you and nice group music. Necessarily cheap, maybe because it's not so rare or because it's not so important, but still sounds cool to you based on your personal preferences, your whatever. And I think those are like the nice random finds. You go to a shop and you just like browse and look at a
this is
comment
not
that-
jazz. This Country Joe McDonald died a few months ago, of course, and I never had.
You're interrupting Felipe Mazzi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I don't.
That's okay, Maz. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's okay.
Finish, Felipe. Finish.
No, and I think those are random encounters at a shop. You look at a horrible cover, so I'm gonna try this, just like Maz is doing right now. It's a
Yeah.
horrible. It's like terrible. It's like
Well,
you're embarrassed to show it to
$5.
everybody.
$5 for 2 records.
You just put you pull some records to play, put it at the bottom of the pile, take the record out, so nobody sees it, and leave something
I'll
like
find
cool at all. But
Can we
just
give a
sounds
shout
weird.
out to that guy El Bucci Feo? He's the guy who says Cheap Heat, and he does great videos, awesome videos.
Yeah.
Don't you think Felipe? Don't you think there's a lot of great music you can buy for cheap still?
Oh yeah, still yes, yeah.
Most music you can buy for
Yeah,
cheap.
most music is cheap. I mean, the same things that when people suggest it, it might be expensive, but if you're not going for the rare artifact, there's a lot of records that are really reasonable.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Chris and Dave, I said Tambourine Joe, and I don't want to assume people know him, but here's a picture of him.
Okay. I'll make sure to steer clear.
No,
It's AI bullshit.
Who is that?
it
Who
did
is
a good job. AI Tambourine Joe, come on, You know him.
I have
Look
no
at
idea.
his, he's a scumbag. He's
What's
got
he
his
doing
hands
there?
all
Is
over
it-
the grooves. Look at
is it-
that. What is he
It's
doing?
DJ scrambled eggs.
What is he scratching?
Look, he has ear listening and vision problems. He likes to feel the vinyl.
Who is?
That's a,
What are you
tambourine,
talking?
that's a staple of Tambourine Joe, guys.
True.
He's violated all kinds of rules in this shot.
That is
And,
it's
you
getting
know-
better though. So how many fingers does he have? Hey, he's got the right amount of fingers.
I think
Almost
they've
as many as
improved the finger thing.
Netanyahu.
And Tambourine Joe's very proud of his dental work he had done.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good music got sold a lot. That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why this thing about having a specific pressing. I mean, you want a good pressing. It doesn't have to be the first.
I also think though that cheap heat is the things that is also things that aren't necessarily very well known.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this one. This is cheap heat.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, I paid a lot of money for that, dude.
Did you?
No.
Yeah.
But here's a good example of cheap heat. So we're being, we should praise Zev. He's putting out all those nice Muse records, right? But a majority of Muse records are cheap heat. They're not expensive.
That's true.
This,
But the ones he's putting out aren't cheap heat
this
generally.
is like $5. Super.
Yeah.
Is that an
or?
is that an Orin Keep News production?
Yeah, it is. This
Yeah.
is $5
That's
anyway.
that's a good record. Hey,
And
listen,
it's-
Rev, keep Tambourine Joe's name out of your fingers.
Wait, is he was he wearing Concert Buddy's shirt? Can we see that again, Rob?
He's a supporter of the VC.
I think you're confusing him with Saratoga Joe.
Oh, tambourine. Oh, he's ripping him off. Whoa.
Well, look,
Oh,
I
my
think
God.
Tambourine Joe did it first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That seems correct.
Wow.
It's the original VC God, though.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh man, good times.
I think Tambourine Joe's background sort of like Chris's.
I'm sorry I interrupted you, Felipe. I thought you took a breath and I jumped in.
No, yeah. You're not allowed to take a breath with Mazzy around. He'll fucking
Hey, everyone, can you
in.
stop breathing? Mazzy is talking.
Nope.
I learned
breathe.
everything about interrupting from Rob.
That's fair. Oh no, what you have to do is you have to put a finger up like that means something.
No,
So
I-
when you
I-
interrupt someone.
It was
How
a
about
double
this finger?
espresso. It was the double espresso I had at 2 p.m.
Oh shit.
Rob, you didn't go to the Social Distortion live gig at Amoeba?
It was a listening party.
Oh, okay.
They have a new record. I saw it today. I went to
Yeah.
Easy
They
Street. this
played.
morning.
They last night they played Jimmy Fallon.
I
They
didn't know they
sounded
had a
good.
new record.
Oh no, Tambourine Joe's dead to me now.
Hold on. Tambourine Joe doesn't vote. You have to
Yeah.
understand this,
That's fair.
Rev.
He doesn't leave the house.
But hey, Rev. Hey, Tambourine Joe's a big fan of Robbie Benson. Rev.
Who the hell's Robbie Benson?
He's the star of Ice Castles.
Oh, okay.
Robbie Benson is the Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
No, he's the star of Ice Castles.
And he's the Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
Listen, Mazzy, just stop ruining my shit.
They had a copy of Ice Castles at Repo the other day for $3. I about
You know,
cried.
I've never owned a copy of
That's
Ice
so
Castles.
funny.
My
Do you want my
favorite,
address, Rev?
my favorite Ice Castle story is this. There's a store I took Kimbo to here. It's horrible. And they go, listen, we go by Discogs for pricing. So I pulled a copy of Ice Castles and I go, how much? And they go $10. I
Ugh.
said, wait a minute. You said you go by Discogs for pricing. And I pulled up Discogs and every copy of Ice Castles was $2.
Yeah. His overpriced at Repo at $3.
I've never heard that soundtrack. Have you, Rob?
You obviously
Have you
don't
listened-
pay attention to the rest.
Has anyone here listened to Ice Castle soundtrack?
I bought a copy for $1.50 just to have
But
it.
you haven't listened to it, have
So
you?
the movie's better than the soundtrack, and it stars Lynn Holly Johnson. What Mazzy? What movie is Lynn Holly Johnson in other than Ice Castles? Mazzy's asleep.
No, I just got a text I have to respond to.
From
So
Tambourine Joe.
I'm gonna.
He has to mute himself so he can text. What the fuck?
No, I turned my typing nose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
Coke dealer?
I'm going to help all of you. The best
Mhm.
Robbie Benson movie ever. Rev, please get behind me on this. He made a TV movie in the 80s called California Girls about this Detroit mechanic who just wants to leave Detroit and move to California. And he puts on this accent from I don't know where from. It's awesome.
You sure that ain't what the hell was that movie? I forget. Eddie Murphy?
Nope.
Did he leave
Robbie
Detroit and go to
Benson.
California?
Robbie Benson's real name is my name, by the way.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Do you want me to prove it to you?
No.
I'll send it to you.
I don't care. What about the TV show, Benson? Did y'all like that in the 80s?
Yes. Robbie Benson is Mazzy's age.
I like the show. What was it called? Soap, when Benson was Benson
Yeah.
before Benson.
Spin-off.
Oh, Soap.
Remember that?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Of course, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's before I was alive.
Probably.
Okay. There it is. California Girls, Robbie Benson.
Oh God.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to make it big. Imagine sharing a computer screen and showing people shit instead of your shaky ass
Oh,
phone.
man. I only wonder about how the soundtrack of such a movie would be.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what song's on it, Felipe?
What?
California Girls by the Beach Boys. That's when you could license a song for $5.
Yeah,
What was the 1970 movie with Robbie Benson when he's young with that woman? They're like young.
That's where he was in his full prime. That's about 8 movies.
That was the movie he made. Like it was young
No.
sex.
Ode
In
to Billy
1970,
Joe.
72, you could have sex at a young age on movies. When everyone got like nudity was around in every movie, and then it got really provincial, and you couldn't have nudity as much in the late 80s. You could have cocaine in movies, but no nudity.
He made
And gore. Think about
A
gore.
lot of
Lots
cocaine
gore,
talk
yeah.
tonight.
That's when they made horror movies for Movie of the Week.
I gotta
And they
find
were
out.
good horror movies.
Yeah. And yeah, chopping heads and shooting is fine.
he made a bunch of movies with Glennis O'Connor.
Dude, some of those Stephen King TV movies.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Scary.
With Glennis, with
There
what's her
you
name?
go.
O'Connor. What was it called? Rob, what was it called? Rob with
Ode to Billy Joe is the main one.
okay, that's
It
right.
was directed by Jethro from the
It
Beverly
wasn't
Hills.
it Jeremy? Jeremy, maybe?
Jeremy was the one he made. They were like 13 when they made it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Jeremy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, what's your
Good suggestion, McToasty.
you all have a favorite live jazz concert you went to? Club, big venue, whatever.
I've only been to one. It was Herbie Hancock last year.
There's one across the street from you tonight, right now.
He's playing here tonight, actually, in West Palm, but the ticket's like $1,000.
Hey, Felipe, the cool thing about the
You could
Hollywood
go by
Bowl,
Mar-a-Lago and hang out with the president.
Yeah.
Felipe.
Hollywood Bowl does $1 tickets. My friend got me one for Herbie.
One of my favorites. It wasn't the best, but I
Yeah,
really liked. I went to
so-
VSOP. You know the VSOP live album.
Yeah.
I saw one of the Berkeley shows, and that was good. But that was a bigger show. But the club scene, I think McCoy Tyner, Dexter Gordon at the Keystone
Mhm.
were pretty great because McCoy
Mhm.
Tyner was like he's a heavy friggin' player.
Yeah.
We used to refer to him as the Led Zeppelin of jazz piano.
Hey.
Big hands, and
If
then
you pick up that record store day record, that's exactly it.
yeah, no, I know that. And then and Gordon would come up at like every few songs, he would hold his sax out across his hands like an offering to the audience. It was amazing.
One of my favorites here was probably Matthew Shipp when
Wow.
he played at Petra's pianist. That was mind blowing what he
Wow.
could do on the piano.
That's cool. You know, Michelle, my ex, the photographer, she was in south of France on the set when they recorded Around Midnight with Dexter and Herbie and Tony Williams. She was like the on-set still photographer during that French film, you know, the one with Dexter Gordon in the lead. It was at 89, 88, 80, something like that.
Mhm.
Who's getting arrested?
Cops going down in my neighborhoods after somebody.
Hmm. You live in the hood?
Oh yeah, this is
Did
the
Car-
ghetto record fortress.
Yeah. Nice.
Carla DeVito. Yeah, I saw her in with Meatloaf at the old Waldorf. Meatloaf when Out of the Hell came out. Carla DeVito sang on.
Who did the
It was a
original?
tiny club, 200 people
Mazzy, wasn't it Ellen Foley who did the original?
on the record, but live was
Carla
DeVito.
DeVito. Yeah.
Right. And I saw her and it was great. I mean, whatever you want to say about Meatloaf and Bat of the Hell, when that first came out before it was huge, he toured that album and he was so intense and was actually really good. And it was, what's his name? What's the guy who wrote it on piano?
I wasn't listening to you. I don't know.
Steinman.
Yeah, he died like last year or the year before.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah.
Well, that was a good question. The Herbie show I saw a couple years ago was great.
Yeah. Okay. I went to the bowl to see the reunited Headhunters. That was a great show. But I'll tell you, actually, here's the best show I saw. Benny Maupin redoing Flower in the Lotus.
Flower in the Lotus.
And the cool thing about it is the band never really played together or rehearsed before.
Wow.
It was like a bunch of music students and some other guys, and it was fucking awesome. And Benny, he wanted to play more, but the location, they had to end at a time. It was awesome. That was so good.
I saw a trio at Birdland back in 2005 when I wasn't even into jazz. And I can't tell you who it was, but they were, I wish I could remember. The drummer was in his 80s. It was a black guy, and he was just incredible. I wish I would have known who that was. It was just a trio, and they were great. Piano, bass, and drums. And I've tried to look up in their, because they catalog what their shows are, on their website. Birdland does. So I've tried to go to that date because I know what date it was. It was the night we skipped due to the rain, the U.S. Open tennis, and I can't for the life of me find that show listing, so I could remember who that was. It was a really great show.
There's a website, I'll try and find it, that just has tons of live jazz recordings.
Yeah, it might be there.
Like crazy archive of stuff.
Yeah, I might. I mean, I'm willing to look at
Let me see if I
anything
can
that might
find-
have that info.
We saw Tony Williams at the Village Vanguard. He did a week there or 5 days. That was when he was on Blue Note, like 87, 88, something like that, with Mulgrew and that band, that last band. I mean, it was so great. I mean,
Yeah. Was that from the band of this record that you sent me? This one?
Yeah, I think most of the people were on that. There's Native Heart. There's Angel Street. He had a comeback. What's really good, they were going to do, and in fact, I probably shouldn't say that, but I mean, they were considering doing this expanded thing. I think Zev was involved with Blue Note for, they did a Live in Japan CD of that tour of like 90, 91 maybe. And it was in Japan, a double CD or maybe a long CD. And they were going to do a whole vinyl version, and it got put on hold, whatever, about 5 years ago. And too bad, because I've never heard. I mean, that is a good CD, but it only came out on CD. And that was a tight band. That's when he actually went back and studied composition. So Tony was writing, actually. So the stuff is a little mellower. It's not the weird fusion shit he was doing in the 70s or the rock.
The emergency stuff.
Yeah, which people like. I mean, obviously with Jack Bruce and all that, frenetic stuff. More melodic, I guess. Yeah. In fact, on one of those records, hate to say it, there's a song called Michelle, and it's about Michelle, my baby mama, Michelle. He wrote it about her. So
that's cool.
Yeah. I want to punch him in his face, but that's okay. No, I can.
The plot.
We weren't married, and she wasn't a person, but Tony would always, anytime someone photographed Tony, like if it was a drummer magazine or a promo, like a collaboration, he got a deal in his contract. He wanted Michelle to photograph, so she photographed most of his stuff from like 84 to about until he died, actually.
That's awesome.
92 he died, or 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Yeah, yeah. So that was only one part of her stuff. She became an advertising photographer.
And she lives not too far from you, right?
Yeah, if I drive straight, it's almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get along. We're family. We never got
Yeah.
married. We got a kid. We're family.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
Yeah, he outlived him. What do you go,
yeah,
Mazzy?
that was really sad. 'Cause, he went in for a gallbladder operation and he was about to check out. Literally, he was finished getting ready and had a heart attack and died. And
Damn.
some weird stuff with the hospital. Who knows what happened. But he was only in his 40s, right?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was pretty young.
Yeah.
It's Michelle with one L, just to let you know.
That's just weird, Roberto.
Yeah.
Does she know Tambourine Joe?
I don't know.
Well, the Revs
Welcome
saw Tambourine Joe
aboard,
outside
Husky.
of the Vanguard, so that's the word on the street.
Thank you.
That's when Kaskuna was the head of Blue Note, or running Blue Note, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mazzy, I meant to ask you, what was the record store in the last video you did out in the Georgetown area there?
Georgetown Records.
It's just Georgetown Records?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was named
You know
something
what?
different.
I've been there. It's not the greatest store.
Well,
No?
wait a second. I think it would be more interesting to Dave than Rob. It's very specific.
Well, they do have a very big African.
They have a lot of African.
Oh,
they have
yeah?
a store. They have another store, sister store in Mexico City, actually.
Really?
And they have some psychedelic. It is a weird curated store, but I go there with Kimbo, and he finds wall records. They don't have a lot of. Every once in a while, they have wall records. It is a weird store, and I go in there. I find one or two things.
It's
but
not
I
a
dug
weird
I dug
store.
the area, though.
It's not a weird store. It's a junkie store.
And it's next. Oh, it's next to Fantagraphics. That they did the Sun Ra book.
Oh yeah, I still need to get that book.
Yeah, they do a lot of that. What do they call it? Graphic novel books and things, and they have the oldest bar in Seattle ever. Georgetown's the oldest city in Seattle, and Jules Mays is the oldest bar in Seattle. It still exists.
Is it good? Is it a good bar?
Yeah, and they got grub food.
It's a nice.
Shut up, Rob. You don't know anything. Go back to
It's an
Santa
okay
Monica
area.
They have a great Mexican food for Seattle, which doesn't usually have great Mexican food. I like going down. It's 15 minutes. It's over the hill for me. So
yeah, I had some great tacos today, but we have this place called El Casita here that is they do empanadas, they do tacos al pastor.
Yeah.
And the empanadas, I got another one in the fridge. They're Argentinian style.
Oh, cool.
Holy Lord, are they good? Yeah. And it's like 5 minutes from my work, so I just sneak in there at lunchtime sometimes and grab.
It'd be great for you to give us narration of your day, Dave.
Oh yeah, I can.
I just have to go outside in their tacos. That's
yeah, I can't even imagine down there.
Good question here, Eddie.
Listen, Eddie, tell us all to shut up and how we're stealing your culture.
Yes.
Look up Eddie. I can't do it right now, but look up Camp North End in Charlotte and look up I think it's El Casino.
Yeah, do the research, Eddie.
I met Coffee Julie there for Cinco de Mayo on Tuesday. It was Taco Tuesday. We went to El Serenito, and they had basically happy hour the entire evening, and it was packed. It's good.
Now, she owns a coffee shop or a chain?
She has 3 cafes called Real Fine Coffee, 2 in West Seattle, 1 on Capitol Hill.
Okay. Hey, go in there and ask for the dirty Mazzy.
Oh shit!
Great drink. Hey, Roberto, I have a question for you. This is serious. Roberto, what do you feel about that viral song about Puerto Rico that's like all over social media?
No.
We don't know what you're talking about.
Did no one knows this?
No.
There's
No.
this dude who has a social media channel, and every place he goes to, he writes a song about it.
Yeah.
Sort of has the same melody,
That's a
but the
good
one
idea.
about Puerto Rico is like everywhere now.
Mm.
It's not a horror; it's catchy.
He probably has AI write it, right?
No,
Rev.
I think the guy writes and sings it.
I need more information on what Rev's talking about in the comments here.
What's he talking about, Dave?
A live recording.
Sun Ra, he sold it, George.
Well, ask Google, bro.
Well, I need to know what this looks like. This is where Mike comes into play. Like he would already pulled this up on the webs.
Mike's not here, man.
It's a wiki dive.
I need a deep dive on Georgia Tech 1978. Damn you, Rev. Now I'm going to be thinking about this.
Bro, you can Google shit on your phone too.
Yeah,
I want to meet Dave. I want to meet Felipe. I met Chris and Rob, and I want to meet the Rev. There's probably other people in the
I
gallery.
have an
too.
excuse for you in August.
I know you got sick. I know.
No. You have to come out here in August because Dylan's opening a brand new shop.
Yeah,
Correct, Nick.
I'll get there at some point. And I want to see, I know John's been sick and going through shit. I mean, we
Yeah,
text
maybe
every
by
once in-
August he'll be able to get out and about, but
Right.
I think it's more along the lines of Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, it's going to be a while for him. I mean,
Put down the
he's
whiskey, everybody.
okay,
Hey,
but he-
actually, here's something people don't know. I don't think it exists anymore. And maybe Felipe knew about this, called the Consortium of Universities in DC. So you could be enrolled like at Maryland, which I was, and you can apply and take classes at any of the schools in DC, like Georgetown.
Hey,
So-
just to reply to Rev, if you slide into my DMs, I'm only going to say the word man.
So the answer is no right there.
No, I wasn't.
I did see that.
You
I
know-
was watching the Rev's whole dissertation, and I got cut off. Yeah, it doesn't show the whole thing.
What dissertation?
Is that like you have to do a pay to play? You have to be a member to see the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
man.
I don't know about that.
You got to do something, Chris. Light a fire.
You got to talk about jazz. Come on, Felipe.
Oh,
What's
Here,
yeah.
I'll show a cool
Okay,
company.
I got a
What's
couple
the big
things.
No,
releases
no,
coming
Felipe's
up,
got
man?
things. Felipe's got things.
Felipe, jazz, Felipe.
Felipe's getting tubes.
I'm gonna show a couple things I'm gonna take off because. Anyways, this record came out a month or two ago. I finally got my copy, and it's a guy that I saw playing trumpet when I was at the. Last time I was in New York, actually was in July last year, with the Notes and Tones and Mike and Roberto was there with the National Sorry concert, and they had Adam O'Farrell on trumpet, and his solo record just came out
Oh, cool.
not too long ago. It's a very nice blue color.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and Adam O'Farrell, I think it's he's really like ahead of the game in a sense. Look at the nice elephant in the back. He flirts a lot of electronics and organ, and on this record he's with Yvonne Rogers on piano, synth, Walter Sisson on bass, and Russell Hosman on drums, and he plays trumpet, electronics, and Fender rolls in one track. I mean, the music goes from very calm to very fast-paced and really advanced. It's a very creative music, very I'd say ahead of its time in a sense, and it's a record that everybody should definitely check out. You can buy from his.
I like that cover.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
it's a beautiful, beautiful picture there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Farrell, Elephant. It's not the fastest one for shipping, but trust me, it will arrive. And it's a record that I've been really, really digging. If you want to see how far you can stretch the sound of a trumpet, yes, that's a really good record.
Who's
Nice.
what label is that on?
And good question, Rob. You see, it's on. Let's see. It's on Bandcamp. Let's see. I'll pull it out here really quick. It's on. The label. Out of your head.
Oh wait, is that Chico's grandson or something?
I think
No.
so. They're related.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely recommend check out Adam Farrell. Good record. 2026. It's gonna be probably topping many lists.
Nice.
I just want to show. I'll just change the subject. I want to show the stone balls that came out for this past month. I think most of you have already have it. I want to call attention to Dexter Calling, one of the finest Dexter Calling Dexter
Oh yeah.
Gordon's work. It's on 4083. Originally, the very first press is a mono only. Then subsequently they released the stereo and mono.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that one.
Yeah, this one was released like audiophile wise. Probably Classic Records did it, but there's a Chat 45 for this one. And there's a Music Matters That's Breathing only. It was never released. They're all stereo. They all sound amazing. The mono sounds a little different, a little heavier, punchier. But it did a great job on the Stone Poets here. And I think given some of the covers, the color rendition that has not been so great, there's a really nice texture and photographic quality to this cover. Okay.
That's one of my favorite Blue Notes.
When was this released?
I think it was 62, 63. 4083. No, it's probably
My 61.
61, I'd say. Yeah, it's 61.
So it's him, Kenny Drew, Paul Chambers, and Philly Joe?
Yes.
Nice.
Killer record.
Yeah, looks
Wow.
great.
I think it's shortly before he left for France.
I like that.
Let's
with the
get our man
gatefold.
in Paris, which is fucking awesome too.
Yeah, those came a little later. That was recorded actually in France.
Yeah.
Here's a record that I wanted to show. Speaking of McCoy Tanner, we spoke earlier. Another great record is called Asante.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. By huge coincidence, without realizing, I had just bought an OG
Oh shit.
Yeah.
a couple of weeks before that, and the Stone Poet's incredible. The sound of it, the liner notes, how they reproduce again, the cover, not so far in texture and rendition. I think they did great photographic work for both records this month.
That's nice.
Sound quality wise, there's not much to say, but I think it's interesting. That's a very so this record has McCoy Tanner, of course, Andrew White on alto sax, Buster Williams on bass, Billy Hart drums, Ted Dunbar on guitar, Tume on conga, Song Guy vocals. So I think this record kind of always like pass a little bit under the radar because of that stupidity. I don't like vocals, but I think it complements, makes a lot of sense in this type of music. I think for the discussion we're having earlier, that's a great example of a spiritual record, right? And it's really worth getting and checking. Stone Poets.
Yeah, rare to see Andrew White on there from DC. Very
Right,
cool.
that's a very unusual Blue Notes lineup, unusual Blue Note release. I'd say, like most like strictly spiritual in the Blue Note catalog. I'll put this one, perhaps some of the Eddie Gale stuff. Not very on the Blue Note catalog. So,
Andrew Hill, the one that just came out.
yeah, Compulsion, yeah.
Compulsion.
That was last month, yeah. So these are interesting records that came out this month, and we're trying to get not so out of the ordinary range. I think they did a great pick with Asante. I didn't see that coming. And Dexter Gordon just like a really easy winner here as a traditional, very classic Blue Note. And another record, first I want to say thank you to our friend Lawrence. Met him a couple of times. He's got family here nearby, so he's always like stopping by. We met him in New York. Great friend of ours. He gifted me this. This is from last year. Andy Hay, great percussionist, drummer from England. Great painter, great artist. So all his records are handmade covers, especially. And he just sent me this record here. So it's been on high rotation here on my turntable. So Apple Pie. So this if you guys are not familiar with Andy Hay, he's really responsive. If you contact him on Bandcamp, he will reply to you. And go over and help you anyways. So everything is handmade. This is you can feel the texture, the paint. So
Yeah.
there's no two covers that look alike. There's always slight differences. Yeah, everything is unique. So he always includes like an extra card here with a paint,
Like a Warshak.
booklet that's like hand knit. Without all the purpose of the record, that's like really lining with the intention and everything. And you can see even like the label is handmade.
Yeah. A little bit of a Sun Ra aesthetic.
Yeah, it's in a sense I will say that. So music here, he's playing drums, percussion, guitar and bass. Lee Ralph on sopranos, alto sax, Helen Fillinger on tenor sax, Alan Bacon on keyboards, Peter Cheshman on electric guitar, Stu White, and Nikki Dupuy on double bass and accordion. That's a very it's very accessible, very relatable music, very warm. This was released late last year. I just got my copy now. Thank you once again, Lawrence, for this gift. And Apple Pie, just sweet music, sweet.
Yeah, there was one of his records about maybe 6 or 7 years ago that was making the rounds. A lot of channels were showing it, and people were jumping on it because he only made so many.
Yeah, and he has all sorts of music. So
yeah, and you have to order it from England, right?
Yes, you can sample. I think it's totally worth it. The way we usually get those, we make like a group and order like a bunch.
Yep.
To cut up on cost.
Yep.
You ordered from as a group.
Yes, and then
isn't that kind of socialist though? That's kind of a.
This isn't a fucking Trumper show. Who cares, man?
Socialist act.
We like socialism.
No,
it's like a communal.
We're just cutting.
Paul in the Netherlands showed his stuff.
No, we're cutting taxes. Okay, that's completely opposite.
Okay.
We're cutting taxes. We're cutting spending.
Okay. I mean, it's a good idea. I support it wholeheartedly.
Yeah. So go to his Bandcamp page. Check out his production there. There's so many amazing records. I think Children of the Sun, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think that's the one you're talking about, Dave.
Yeah, that one made the rounds.
That's a beautiful record.
Excellent record, and the artwork is fantastic. And
yes,
it's the whole package.
Yeah, and it's cool. Usually when you order this group orders, I usually get those to split, and I see all the variations. It's super cool.
Yeah. When you get you get to see them all because they come to you first.
Yeah. So
you get to pick which one you want, right?
No, I actually ask people which ones they want. I usually don't care.
Oh, all right. It's not that kind of gravy train.
Yeah, I mean that's really great stuff there, and some records that I recommend. And there's a lot more like stuff coming out. There's a new Tyshawn Sorry coming out very soon. There's a new Peggy Lee coming soon.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, with the Julian Wilson again. I think it's on May 22nd. Dave, I'm gonna put the link here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peggy Lee, for those the ones that are stuck in time, is not the singer; is a bass player from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And,
dang, that's good. This is some good. I didn't know that stuff was coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for bringing up. Hey, I hadn't listened to his stuff in a while. I need to go back.
Yeah. So here it is. Yes. That's the link. You can check her. It's called Waiting Music.
Okay.
So, yeah. Peggy Lee, Julian Wilson on tenor, sax and electronics, Theo Carbon guitars, Dylan van der Schip on drums and percussion.
Okay.
I mean, her work is very edgy. We're talking about free stuff and being avant-garde in a sense. I think that's a great example of contemporary artist that really brings to a new level there.
Yeah, Teddy turned me on to her years ago. I need to forward that link. He might not be up on it, on the new stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot more stuff. So I'm going to start bringing some interesting releases.
Mark's into it.
Subsequent weeks, but I think I just wanted to highlight those because Vancouver for sure. And
Mark's in Vancouver.
Yeah, the records I get from her, they're kind of she usually writes a note and send along with the record. I mean, she does everything. She she just packs and does the shipping. It's very independent in a sense. But I think these ones are coming from New Zealand actually or Australia.
Oh wow, okay.
Let me see. They're charging in Australian dollars.
Aussie bucks.
Yeah, but CD is just like 12 Australian dollars, not big deal. It's probably like 35 for shipping, but still worth it.
I've
Or-
only
or you
ever
can
ordered
just buy
one
the-
record from Australia and once from New Zealand, and they both arrived fine. So
Yeah, or you can just buy the files, which is always great, and they're gonna sound good no matter what your system is, and you're still helping the artist. I think that's a great idea.
married to Dylan and then live in Australia.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah.
I got to check out, but nice seeing you all.
Oh, all right, man.
I got to
Yeah.
cook something.
I'm getting kind of tired myself, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lovely
I'm
stuff.
good, yeah. Thank you, Mazzy.
Say goodbye to Rob, but don't tell him I said goodbye to Rob.
All right, man.
All right, Chris. Okay.
What happened to Mazzy?
He left.
Yeah.
I know he left. I heard.
I'm thinking about going to have an early little sleepy time, honestly. Had a long ass week, man. Been working my ass off.
Yeah, because I was wondering if you'd even do the stream tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to do something because Felipe said he could come on with us. So that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Felipe had a bunch of stuff tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the week was rough, but I think I needed like a.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna head off, but come by the auction if anyone's bored.
When is it?
1 p.m. Pacific.
Tomorrow?
Oh, I might be able to
Yes.
make that. We'll see. I got the crawfish boil tomorrow. Annual
Lots of good-
thing we do.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Go watch my preview video.
Awesome.
All right.
Well,
Nice seeing
Rob, have a good
everyone.
night.
Have a good. King Tambourine Joe says bye.
all right. See you guys. See you,
Fair
everybody.
enough.
Have a good weekend.
Peace.
See you, Rob. Okay, Chris.